And I know what you're thinking. Gretchen, that looks like iced tea. And yes, it is iced tea with a little bit of help from this. Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome to the Tipsy SD. I am Gretchen the Tipsy SD, and today I'm getting a little bit of help from this. And I know what you're thinking. Gretchen, that looks like iced tea. And yes, it is iced tea with a little bit of help from this. Yeah. This is not a sponsored video. It is just me busting into a gift to my mother to make a delicious and refreshing iced tea. So my skin is in a really weird transition at the moment. I'm not quite sure what is going on, but I feel very dry as well as very oily. And it's been a while since that's happened with me, but I keep having wild swings back and forth from one to the other. And it's kind of causing some issues, including some interesting breakouts around my mouth and on my chin. It sometimes happens. Even when you are in your late 40s and 50s and 60s, you're still going to have potential to get a pimple. So I am doing a full face of skincare today because I have some breakouts, but then of course I got super dry today and I decided to throw in a mask to try to make my skin look a little bit healthier and softer. In this video I used both a hydrating mask and an eye brightening mask. The eye brightening mask is really fun. I'm excited for you to see that. Obviously you can see the makeup itself. It's a really fun purple, shimmery, pinky, smoky eyed look. I am incredibly happy with the way it turned out, hence me pouring myself a second celebratory Mai Tai iced tea. So this look actually makes your eyes pop out from behind a mask. It also pops out really well behind glasses. The colors are just shining and pushing through. So before we get started, I just want to remind everyone to please subscribe to my channel, The Tipsy SD on YouTube. So let's get this pink and purple party started, and off we go. I'm starting with the Burt's Bees Facial Cleansing Towelette in Pink Grapefruit, not because I have any makeup on, but because I just wanted to have a nice, clean, fresh face. The Tony Moly I'm Lotus Mask Sheet will give a little bit of hydration to my stressed out and super dry skin. This mask is a little bit delicate, as you can see right here as I tear it as I move it, so be careful when applying a sheet mask. After you remove the sheet mask, make sure you tap in all that extra essence into your skin. I've had some severe dry eye issues as well as a black eye, so I'll be using the Sooae New York Panda Eye Brightening Mask to brighten up my eyes and give them a little bit of extra hydration. And when you remove it, tap in the remaining amount of essence into your skin. And now I'm going to hydrate my skin with some AKAR Balance Toner. And moisturize my lips with Patchology Lip Surface Gloss-to-Balm treatment. Now I'm putting on the Dermadeli Nourishing Eye Serum, and I usually don't use the dropper this way. I thought I'd try something different, and to be completely honest, just didn't like it. And now I'm just going to tap that serum in underneath my eyes around my orbital bone. And now, using Murad Renewing Eye Cream, we're going to take care of those fine lines and the dark circles. Because hydrated skin is the best skin, we're going to use Skin Ink, my daily dose of glow, to hydrate even further. And then seal all that hydration in with Avette Water Flash Coconut Water Cream. As always, we start with priming, and today we're using Benefit Cosmetics, the POREfessional Hydrate Primer. Today's foundation is Pretty Vulgar's Cool AF Lava Water Foundation in number 12 No Filter, mixed with Wander's Glowtion. And then you're going to buff it in with LaRuce's LR335 Flat Foundation Brush. Make sure you blend it out down your neck and across your cheeks, forehead, and into your hairline. Use a damp Artist's Choice Precision Blending Sponge to soften and blend out your foundation even further. I'm going to cover up whatever remains of those dark circles using Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer in LG6 and applying it with the LaRuce LR222 Kabuki brush. Then blending it out even further with that same damp precision blending sponge I used before. I'll then set those under eyes and any other area that needs it with the Sephora Matte Perfection Powder Foundation in Fair Neutral with the MAC 196 Slanted Top Foundation Brush. And let's celebrate the perfect foundation with a drink. Time to start work on the eyes, and we're going to begin with the Sephora Prime Eyeshadow Primer. Now we're going to go to the brows with the Billion Dollar Brows Universal Brown Pencil. Do small little dashes to shape the lower lash line, and then finishing off the tail. Then begin drawing in individual lashes and eventually coloring in the rest of your brow where there's any bald spots. Then use a spoolie on the other side of the pencil to distribute the color evenly. Define that lower brow line with the Billion Dollar Brows Duo Pencil Concealer and Highlighter. Carefully draw underneath that brow. And then use the smudge brush that comes with it to blend out the concealer. Set all that prep work with the Sephora Colorful Eyeshadow and let it snow using an SL Miss Glam GG5 Super Fluffy Blender Brush. Time to finish off all that prep work with the Billion Dollar Brows Brow Gel. Remember, brush up and over to give your brows that perfect shape that stays in place. Now begins the real work. We're going to start with that purpley brown color in the Colored Rain Vineyard Soiree palettes. And using the Morphe blender brush, we're going to place the color into the crease of the eye. You can start slowly pulling out your shape, blending it slightly, and then continually layering on color until you get the desired shape and color that you'd like to have. Using the clean side of the brush, be sure to blend out those edges well. I felt like the purple color was being lost, so I decided to use that same Morphe brush and grab some of the deep purple sparkly color and layer it over the top of the brown purple, as well as continuing to blend out the edges. Now it's time for some depth, so I grabbed the dark gray color with that Morphe blending brush and patted it into the corner of the eye, drawing it and blending it into the center. To meld everything together, I grabbed my Unicorn Moda crease brush and gently began to buff out the edges, blending the two colors together. Now it's time for the sparkles, so grab some of that light purple shimmer shade using your MAC 215 brush and begin patting it into the corner of your eye, drawing it into the center and blending it up. Grab that Moto brush and blend in any harsh edges. And since this did have a little bit of fallout, I used my MAC 196 with whatever powder was left to clean up underneath my eye. I'll be lining my eyes with the Moly Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Liner in Black Navy, starting with a nice tight line. And then using small strokes to define the upper lash line. I'm going to blend it out, so don't worry about being super precise at this point. Now using the brush on the other edge of this pencil, I'm blending out the color, drawing it into a slight cat eye. And then also blending the color down underneath my lower lash line. Using the Morphe pointed blender brush, I'm going to grab some of that shimmery darker purple and blend out that lower lash line a little bit more, drawing it into the center of the eye. And then grab some of that shimmery bright purple and go from the corner in, also making sure to grab the corners of the eye. And then I'm going to take some Rodial Glamour Lash Mascara XXL and do a nice coat of mascara on my lashes. Making sure to grab those inner lashes as well. And then at this point I got something in my eye which was really disturbing, so after digging around for about 20 minutes, I started on my second coat of mascara. Don't forget to hit those lower lash lines, which are really important in a smoky eye look, and we are done. And even though I almost knocked over my camera, laptop, and lighting setup, I still decided to celebrate with a drink. Now it's time to contour, highlight, and shade using the Mud Sparkle Contour Palette in the color Define and the Farrah 40 FM Stippling Brush. You're going to start by warming up your skin a little bit, going underneath your cheekbone and around your temples. Keep layering on that color until you feel your face has that warmth that you're looking for. Also make sure you do your hairline. Sides of the nose. And of course underneath your lips and chin, any place the sun would hit. Now you're going to give a little bit more definition using the color Chisel. And you're going to define that jawline, drawing that color down, blending it into your neck. Also shape around that chin. And then using Define, you're going to go back and buff that color out, again drawing the color down and onto your neck. If you need to do a little bit of cleanup, use that MAC 196 brush. With the help of the Balm Girl Powder palette in the color Bourbon, as well as the Farrah Face Brush 160F Marbled, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a nice rosy glow to my cheeks. Start on the apples and slightly draw back the color, blending out. You can't go without the shimmer, so we're going back to that mud palette using the color Spark and the NYX 2 Pro Powder brush. And we're going to brush it along the tops of our cheekbones, blending it down, as well as hitting our chin and our upper lip. And after all that, I deserve a drink. Okay, maybe I deserve 2 drinks. And last, we're doing the lips with the Tarte Sugar Rush Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the color Sprinkle. You want to start with your lower lip line, defining the shape, and then making sure you draw in that Cupid's bow. Keep layering the color and blending out the edges. So this is the finished look, and I'm actually really happy with it. It took me a while to get there. When I got this palette, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with it. I knew I wanted to kind of do something a little bit on the smokier side, but I wanted to stay true to the purple. Color combinations worked out really well along with the lipstick. Two different companies, by the way, but everything just kind of like translated nice and seamlessly into this one look. So I'm really, really happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed this look. I really did enjoy doing it, even though it was a labor of love. But I definitely need to drink a little bit more of this iced tea. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope you're doing well. Remember to subscribe to my channel, The Tipsy Esty. I'm still going to be doing a giveaway when I hit 250. I haven't checked it recently, but we're still way under, I want to say even 50. So, but I do appreciate all the sharing and that people have done, and I really, truly do appreciate it. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you soon. Bye.